Hey y'all, Super Duper Chris here. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to a new video of mine. This one is super special because it's a pregnancy video. Today we're going to be talking about my everyday skincare routine and kind of what I do to make myself feel better during this one, pandemic, and two, my pregnancy. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I've already cleansed my skin with the Biore Blue Agave Baking Soda Cleanser. I've already done that, and I went ahead and put on my Coco Shea Brightening Youthful Serum. These are just, the foundational things that I do before I get myself all cutesy. Part of the routine, of course, is to make sure that your skin is clean and, of course, your teeth are brushed, because that's one of the first things I tell my kids. They wake up, they're like, I'm hungry. I'm like, okay, go brush your teeth and wash your face first, and then we can talk about everything else for the rest of the day. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Okay, so now that my teeth are all sparkly and clean, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put on my moisturizer, which is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I will swear by this. This is my favorite moisturizer, period. I have changed out other moisturizers, and that is my favorite. If I want to switch it up, the next thing I use is the Myriad Skin Perfecting moisturizer. Those two, I swear by. My skin is combination dry, so a lot of times after I wash my face, I can feel the tightness in my skin. So these are the best moisturizers to where my skin feels normal again, and I love them so much. Just so you guys know, I will put links to all of the products in the description box below. Okay, so when my hair is natural, the next thing I like to do is go ahead and put it back in like a puff. Right now it's not because I have struggles still trying to figure out what works for my natural hair. I have thin but dense hair, so sometimes it's really difficult to kind of figure out what works for my hair. So but when it's down and not in braids, because I'm about to give birth soon, when it's down, one of the main things I like to do is just put it in the puff, slick it back. Hey, Candace. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using the ORS Curls Unleashed to give it a little of what I think is the definition, and some softness and some luster, I guess. My hair is such a weird color, so I can never get it to be super shiny because of the brown that it is. I use the Curls Unleashed, and then I use the Do We Want Easy. It helps define the curls at the ends a little bit, and it makes it a little easier for me to slick my hair down. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Just giving it a little moisture, giving it a little conditioning to make it more manageable, and then I just brush it back, put a couple of headbands on it, and then do my edges. And that's pretty much what my look is natural for every day. And of course, the Style Factor Edge Booster is for them edges. I'm not very good at slicking my edges down, but I really try. She tries her best. Okay, so while I'm finishing the rest of my face, i.e., the brows and the lashes and all that fun stuff, I will put a scarf on my edges just to kind of let them sit for a couple of minutes so that it, kind of smooths it out. Y'all know how that go. Okay, so now it's time for the makeups. This bag is literally all that I really use to achieve just a somewhat put together everyday look to sit at home. So the first thing I use is the Total Temptation brow pencil, and this outside of concealer is all I use for my brows. I don't I don't put them in place. I don't use the pomade or anything. But what I do also use to clean it up, because we're not going to get our brows done because staying at home is safe. I have this eyebrow, I want to eraser, it's called the Brow Magic. It's Flawless Brow, and it basically just cuts the hair around your eyebrow that you don't want to use. There it is right there. So I'll use that sometimes to clean up my brows if I feel like they're getting a little bushy. It comes with a light, and it helps me kind of just keep them at least a shape that I can work with when I use my pencil. So there's that. And now, of course, I'm going in with my concealer. I use the same concealer since I've used the same concealer since March, and it is the Juvia's Place concealer. And again, I'll have everything in the description box. I love this concealer. It's my favorite right now. So now I'm going to go ahead and start using that same Juvia's Place concealer on my under eye area. And just, you know, buff out the fact that your girl don't get much sleep these days because she's tossing and turning with a mass in the mid part of her body. So it's hard to sleep. So that concealer helps me look at least not so tired. Y'all know how concealer works. So after I also did a little setting like you guys saw there with the Set for Life setting spray, I went ahead and just cleaned up my brows a little bit. They weren't looking as sharp as I would like, but I mean, y'all know we have good brow days and bad brow days. This was a mediocre brow day. Okay, now for something new that I have added to my everyday look. I have never been an eyelash girl, but since they have came out with since it's came to my knowledge that they've started coming out with liner adhesive lashes, my life has been changed. So super shout out to Landflower lashes. That's what I've been using. I found it on Amazon, and I'll show you the picture here in a second after I dust my face off from the setting powder. But basically all you do is use the liner just like a regular liner, but it is also a lash adhesive, and it's just my little way of adding a little bit of glam to my everyday look, because if you're a girl like me, you got to have a little bit of glam somewhere in your look, and this is where I do it, right here with my lashes. Okay, and after my lashes, that is pretty much it. I'll usually put a rose water setting spray on, which I think I forgot to put on in this video. But then I'll take my hair down, Again, put my spray on, and then I am ready pretty much for the day. I might put some studs in for the most part, but then I feel good when I get a chance to glance in the mirror while I'm cleaning the bathroom or the microwave while I'm fixing dinner. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.